Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I knew it. I knew it was the other one. Tu vas au pas à pied?
Me réveille, puis je me lève. D'abord je me réveille, puis je me
Can you send me the recipe? Yummer. No, Bambi. No. No. I just realized community contributions for subtitling and my videos have been on for a year or so, and thank you so much to the contributions that you've made, because there have been French subtitles, German, Finnish, Spanish written, and I'm so dumb because I didn't discover this until right now. I realized that I have to go in every single one of them to review and publish, which means that for the past year it hasn't been around, which explains a lot. Today for a late lunch, I'm making something comfy and carby. I'm having rotini pasta with tomato sauce. I dice up vegetables, basically whatever I use in stir fry, cook them with some tomato sauce because I think that it soaks in the flavor a bit more. And then I'm gonna add pepper, ginger like normally. I'm gonna add parsley. I love a little bit of rosemary. I like to use a little bit of paprika and basil. And I also add a little bit of water because I'm boiling the vegetables to cook today. I didn't feel like using a pan because I had to wash it afterwards, so I just wanted to use one pot today. I'm waiting for the water to cook down a little bit before I add the final bit of sauce in, and then I'm gonna stir in the pasta. Speaking of the pasta, I have been eating chickpea pasta, which is similar to the texture of whole wheat if you like that. It's a little bit drier and less satisfying than regular pasta. I kept the label just so I can talk about it. So in 2 ounces, which is 1 small serving, there's 14 grams of protein and 23 grams from the 1 sausage I threw in. I really feel the hunger now. This is one of those moments where I'm really glad in the end that I cooked myself a meal. It just took, I don't know, 30 minutes, and when I'm busy doing my work, it's really easy to forget about taking care of yourself. All these little choices, it has a giant impact and it all adds up. Bambi!
What kind of rush are you in? There's nothing up there for him to cut. There is something to be done. I'm not an animal like you.
Hey, you know I didn't mean it. Come out here.
Oh, baby, we are a Polaroid. Steady, trapped in a void. Countless hours without sleep.
When Prairie comes to ask for food, that basically means it's a proper time and that she's hungry. She always asks so nice and polite to sit here, but I missed the meow. I couldn't get on camera.
so high tide. Oh, we're drifting back from where we
I don't have much to say. For dinner, I had some toast and a decaf latte, which just hits the spot. I had to empty some water into that earlier so I can recycle my can. So it's kind of like a tiny bit of seltzer mixed with a tiny bit of cold coffee. I'm just not necessarily in a brilliant mood every day or super chipper. So don't mind my, I don't even know how to describe it, working hair look. A package came from Facetory for me. Apparently it was sent to the wrong place and took a long time, but it's finally arrived. Thank you so much, Facetory, for this. I love her handwriting. Oh, so if you use Annabelle20, then you get 20% off your Facetory order. Ooh, this is a purifying scalp scaler. Huh. Wow. Eye cream, toner, Pure Heals sleeping pack. So I'm guessing mask and dew oil, which reduces skin irritation and soothes skin. These are all different kinds of masks. This one's for your hair. This is like a reminder that I have to pay more attention to my skin. I haven't really been paying as much care for my skin the last month as I should be. I'm gonna try these two tonight. What do you need? Oh man, I forgot my foreo. Oh wait, I didn't forget. I put it over here. I decided against washing my hair. I think I can go for another day or two. So I'm not trying out the scalp thing, but I have on the sleep mask now. I'm trying to fall asleep, lying in the dark, and I suddenly hear vomiting. And of course, he had to puke right off the edge of where I'm protecting the couch with the towel. I'm sorry if this graphic image is disgusting to you. I'm just like so unfazed by it now. I'm just scooping up his vomit. Okay. Bambi, what's wrong? I know you didn't mean it. Very, are you mad? Lights out. Somebody asked me when I'm down, how do I get myself out of bed in the morning? Well, two things. I really love my morning ritual of making coffee, my toast, and also I need to feed my cats. So when you have that pressure literally on you, I basically get out of bed. My skin feels still a little bit tacky, so it feels quite moisturized from the mask from last night. I'm going to get my makeup on and just be presentable for myself. This is one of those days where I know I will be much more motivated if I'm not ready to go back to bed any second. They're having playtime. I think that living like this in the past week has given me some insight though into how it might be if I work from home, and I for sure know that I don't want to lack motivation or get really used to the comforts of home and not have the focus and the motivation that I know deep down that I want. I don't know, now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, there's so much trouble, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm gonna go for warm tones today with the whatever palette.
People who just aren't friends yet. To improve your relationship with your children, with your co-workers,
Bambi, get out from under there, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Stop. He keeps going over and smelling the barf spot. I'm not really sure what made him throw up last night. It might be because of the food, it might be because he ate something, but I didn't see it in the barf. We always seem to do well with the Blue Buffalo indoor cat one. I'll link it if you're interested. So that one seems to be not problematic, and occasionally I like to switch things up in case I get bored, but he did not seem to like the pate. I feel like they just hate pate because it's mushy, so I'm not going to do pate anymore. And Prairie didn't want any of that pate this morning, so I had to throw it out and give her what I gave Bambi. What song have you had stuck in your head all day? For me, it's Venice Bitch by Lana Del Rey. I've only heard that song twice, I think, 2 or 3 times, but it's just the melody. I love the melody. Fear fun, fear love, fresh out of fox forever, trying to be stronger for you. Ice cream, ice queen, I dream in jeans and leather, live stream, I'm sweet for you. Oh God, miss you on my lips, it's me, a little Venice bitch, on the stoop with the neighborhood kids, calling out bang bang kiss kiss. You're in the yard, I light the fire, as the summer fades away, nothing gold can stay. You're right, I tour, we make it work, you're beautiful and I'm insane, we're American made. I'm gonna go out for a quick walk. It's just down the street because I'm sending out the prints in the mailbox and just to get some fresh air. It has been a few days, but I'm not going too far, so these pants will do just fine. Today's prints are going to Poland, United Kingdom, Massachusetts, California, Alabama, and Florida. You were already back. Was that fun? Prairie knows that whenever Bambi's having lunch, she gets treats. So she just comes over here right away and waits. And I'm feeding her dental treats. I don't really know how effective these are, but I guess it's better than nothing. Lunch has been made. Oh, forgot. One last note about our mini prints on the site. Out of Lilith's collection, we only have these 2 left. I might hold off on shipping while I'm out of town, I'm not sure. Or I can manage to pack everything like my labels with me. If you're interested though, definitely get these orders in by the end of the week so that they will for sure be shipped out by Friday morning. And thank you so much to everybody who's already ordered and who support our store. That was a soft opening as we consider it, or a sample sale. So I've been asked if I'm going to sell my prints, and yes, it's just taking me a little bit longer, and I'm also not an illustrator as much as my sister is. I keep thinking stuff like, oh, when I'm ready, but that's a really bad mentality to have. You're always trapped in the, if I had this, this, and this, then I can do that. It's just excuse making. So I'm trying my best. Thank you so much for tuning in. I feel our sense of community more than ever, so I'm so grateful for you. Remember to take care, and I'll see you very soon. Sending you our love. Bye.